Hey, good morning. Welcome to Wednesday. We are partway through the week and we are beginning a new month. So, hopefully, you finished June really well. Hopefully, things looked really good for you and you're ready to start fresh. Hey, my name is Daniel McCrane with McCrane Associates, and small business owners choose to work with us to increase their profitability, expand their scalability, and solidify their legacy because we actually guarantee our results in those areas. So today, let's talk about this 80/20 rule of identifying those metrics in your business that you want to pay attention to increase the value of your business. Now, in business, there's so many different metrics that you could watch, right? There are five main parts, systems that run your business, five systems. There's your client acquisition, your marketing that you have to pay attention to. There's the conversion of those leads and prospects into customers. There's increasing transactions with those customers. These are ways that you can grow your business. There's the product that you offer, the service that you offer. Making sure that you've got the right things in place. And then there are your profit margins and your financials and everything else that you need to watch. So, in each of those areas, there's so many different things that you could watch inside your business, not to mention all kinds of metrics that you could watch that don't fall into one of those five categories. Within your business, of everything that you do, from opening the doors every day to shutting the doors every day and everything in between, these five areas tend to make up about 20% of the daily activities of all of small business owners. These are the activities that actually generate revenue for you and that adjust your profit for you. These are the areas you want to pay the most attention to. So when we're talking about 80/20, there's so many other things going on in your business. That's all the 80% that makes the business function. This 20% of activity is really where you get the value, the revenue, the profit, everything else in your business. And it's amazing. Really, there are only a small number of metrics to take a look at to make sure that you're really driving value in your business. And these all, believe it or not, they all deal with mostly with acquiring new leads, converting those leads into customers. Although there are some others here as well that start to get into operational aspects of the business as well. So when you can predict the number of new sales that would be coming in, so you just know so well how a marketing campaign is going to perform for you, that you can predict how many sales you'll get out of each marketing campaign you run. Having stable income, having that stable customer stream coming from multiple channels, not just one location. When you have really strong suppliers for your business with backup suppliers in place if something ever happens, when you've got a high percentage of repeat sales and repeat customers, that's really good for your business. When you have a clean legal history on your business, that's really important to increase the value of your business. When you have strong protected intellectual property, such as your brand, copyrights, trademarks, other things in place to protect your brand, that's really important. When you have documented systems and processes in place, a buyer's going to come in and that's immediately going to raise the value of your business. And then when you're in not only just an industry, but let me jump ahead. It comes to growth potential in your business. What kind of growth potential do you have to expand and to grow your business? Now, what I was about to say was you may find yourself in an industry that's flat. The industry itself is not growing for whatever reason. There are some industries out there that are like that. So, if you find yourself in an industry that's flat, how can you turn things just a little bit so you get into the right kind of niche market, that whole idea about the blue ocean strategy, those kinds of things? How can you position yourself differently within your industry so that you still have growth potential even while the industry itself is not growing? So there's still some ways to do that. That can still be done. So these are just some ideas of the 20% of things to pay attention to inside your business. Like I said, there's so many other things going on that you have to pay attention to. You have to deal with it. I understand. But these are the 20% of areas inside your business to focus on where you can actually make a difference and you can increase the value of your business. So I'm going to throw my phone number and email address up here again. If you'd like to have a conversation, we offer a business impact assessment using a proprietary software tool. So if you'd like to talk about that and use our software tool to look for some of the 20% areas inside your business to increase that value, we'd love to have a conversation with you. Let's just sit down and talk. We'll start with a 15-minute conversation, just see if this is worth it for you, and then we can talk about where to go from there. Anyway, this has been a fun video to talk about. Obviously, I could go on and on. I got to stop. This video is getting long already. So with that, everyone, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.